What up, folks? I'm Ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of the NECA This Island Earth Ultimate Metaluna Mutant action figure. That's right, my Zillions. Look at this really nice art. Courtesy of Jason Medston. Ed Miston. Sorry, Ed. Really nice artwork. Really good. I like it a lot. And it looks like a really cool figure. This is from the classic sci-fi movie This Island Earth. And, you might have seen this guy before. Also, there's me in there. Super 7 did in the Super 7 Ultimates, not to be confused with Ultimate Metaluna Human action figure. Yeah. Why one of them couldn't think of something different? I think NECA did it first. Anywho, this is a nice box. The wording is glossy, which is nice. I like that. This looks really good, and I've wanted one of these, like I said, since Super 7 did theirs, but then I saw that they were doing one NECA, and it was going to be cheaper. And there you go! That makes the decision all that much easier, because, the quality of the two companies aren't so far from each other. And I got a little bit of a little NECA streak going, back on the NECA wagon a little bit, and that's cool to me. We even got more to go, but for now we got the Metaluna Mutant. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And there's a Metaluna Mutant out of the package, but before we get to it, let's take a look at the only accessory it comes with, and that is an alternate head sculpt, which has some battle damage, bleeding head, which looks really nice. I love the gold eyes. We're going to look at that in the regular version too. But I love all the veinage going up into the big old brain. It is a big, big head. Yeah. I like the purple plastic, and then it's got like a darker purple for some highlights. Kind of like panel lines, which is cool. The mouth looks good on it. So, yeah, very nice. It is a beautiful head. Well, I don't know about beautiful, but let's look at this one. This one is nicer. It's not all cut up. But it is a little messed up on mine. My the gold on that eye is a little messed up. Yeah, not that good. So that's a bit of a bummer. The other one, I think, was pretty perfect. Yeah, actually, not bad. Why do they both have a circle in there? Is that his eyeball? No, I think they just both messed up. This didn't look that messed up before, but now this one does a little bit. Little gold paint in there. It'll help. The mouth looks cool. I like how that looks. There's something very Kamen Rider about that for me. And then all the veinage. I love how they kind of wrap around the eyes. I think that's like creepy and cool. It is spooky season here. I'm jumping the gun a little bit, doing some spooky season reviews a little bit early, but it is indeed spooky season. So any time is the right time. But I think it's a pretty good head overall, despite that little thing. Little mess up, but big old brain head. Looks pretty good. And then over here, these big bulbous shoulders are kind of a soft plastic. It's kind of actually very skinny underneath, which is a good look onto itself, but I believe this is how it's supposed to go. It's interesting that they did it that way. Like, this piece is soft plastic too, which is like, kind of just draped over. It's kind of very insect-like. Kind of look like wings. I don't remember this at all. I've always remembered the mutant, right? But I don't remember the movie too much besides this guy. And there was like a giant, not giant, but like there was a robot, right? Yeah. Not going crazy, right? But anywho, maybe I'm thinking of a different one and combining the two. But whatever. Either way, I love this guy. He's cool. He's always been cool. Always one of those like classic creature designs. Anyway, all the veinage looks amazing throughout. I love that shade of purple. It looks really good. The rest of the body has a really good shade of purple too. Got some specks going on. He's got claws. got claw hands, which is very, very cool. I like the coloring on that. I like all of this, how all of this looks. This looks like armor bits in a way. It's cool. It's a little different color. And then he's got pants, because he's an alien. He's sophisticated. And he's got like a gold symbol here, which looks cool, kind of like an atom thing going on. You know, the belt buckle goes around the pants. Lots of nice folds and wrinkles on the pants. And then it's interesting because, like, the veinage is back and it goes straight up into the pants somehow. So, again, I don't remember it too much, but it's an interesting idea and design. And the feet look really good, too. I like it a lot. This is the same color as the claw hands. It's like claw webbed feet. It's pretty neat. Nothing going on the bottom at all, but it's pretty nice. I do think the feet are a little bit small, so, you know, standing is like one of those things. You gotta finagle it, but it does look good overall. Really, really nice, I think. Tall dude. Well, he's a NECA. But he's got long arms. The proportions are weird because he's an alien. Ooh. Maybe a little bit loose there. Hey, articulation. Those are on big ball joints, actually. This is a soft piece, too, by the way, so you can move it a little bit. You can get a little rotation in there. The knee has a joint. I think it's just a single joint at the knee. You do have some rocker, and you have some swivel, and the hinge back and forth. Not getting a lot of front movement, but a lot of back movement. Then going upwards, you got a waist joint and an upper body joint. So a lot of movement around up there. Though not like the most super of movements. The shoulders are hindered a bit by this, but it's a softer plastic, so you can move it out of your way, which is cool. It's almost like a jacket in a way. You can swivel it at the upper bicep. You have a joint there and a joint there for a kind of weird long double elbow, and all of those turn, which is nice. And then, as you might have seen, the claws do open and close, which is very good. And the head looks like it's on a big old ball joint. So, pretty decent, you know, not bad. Like I said, standing with those kind of smallish feet and a big head, you're definitely going to have to finagle it a bit, but it does stand. And speaking of figures that have a hard time standing, here's the Metaluna Mutant with fellow NECA figures, Alien Romulus's Scorched Alien, and the Ultimate Howling Werewolf. And for a couple more size comparison, here's the Metaluna Mutant with the Jersey Devil from Four Horsemen Studios and the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Venom. And my final thoughts, it's a pretty nice figure. I'm glad I got it, honestly. And I didn't say it, but I got it at Target. I got it on a deal with the Panther Alien you saw this week, I believe, which is cool. They were figures I wanted to check out. There was a deal. I picked them up for I don't know how much. Oh, maybe 25% off. Which was very, very cool. Glad to have gotten it. This is the winner, though. This is really cool. The Panther Alien, we should go buy that way. But this is a really, really cool figure. You know, like if you like classic monsters, classic sci-fi, aliens, cryptids, all of that, this is a fun one to get for sure. It's definitely very nicely done. You know, with the exception of standing is okay. I'm gonna say it's okay. I've been able to get it to stand. The eye paint is a little bit messed up on mine, but I feel like that's fixable. I'm not going too crazy about it because overall I think it's a solid figure. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Once again, with some NECA figures. Yeah, they're back on the channel. Done a few of them, and like I said, there's more to come. Alright, till next time, peace out, peeps.